Welcome to the house that Rockne built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Caught close to the marker, it's Genty. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Leonard. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Genty. Runs through a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll leave it with him. And they drag him down, but not before he... They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Air, it's Leonard. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. It's first down from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. And he's sprinting. He'll take. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Feeling some heat. Buys a little extra time. And couldn't to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now remember, they were stopped on fourth down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They try to pop a run on the draw. Fights his way for it. It's 4th and 1.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed. Interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he'll finish the run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Another.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Steps away. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Leonard. Going for it all. He makes it. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Snagged it! Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Into the end zone. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they really could have. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. The give on 4th down. They stop him. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
It's hard to run on a defense.
Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Love. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the ground, it's Genty. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on fourth down. Need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over.